Tension in Adamawa State as magistrates secretly released ex-president's son detained for manslaughter. Tension has gripped Adamawa State as the magistrate who initially ordered the detention of Mr. Aminu Yaradua, son of the late president of Nigeria, Umaru Yaradua, who is standing trial for manslaughter after killing 4 persons in a hit-and-run accident that resulted in the death of the 4 women. Many residents are saying that the corruption in the Nigeria judicial system may have been necessarily prompted the magistrate to give bail to an unbailable case of manslaughter. Mr. Aminu, whose case comes up on August 29, 2021, was released from prison in mysterious circumstances. Sources said Aminu only spent 3 days in prison despite killing 4 persons and crippling 2 others for life. My goodness. The family of those killed said Aminu didn't even pay the medical bills of those who were injured or those who later died at the Federal Medical Center, Yola. They said only 100,000 naira was donated to the family of those killed and injured by Adamu Atiku Abubakar, son of the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who is a family friend of the Yaraduas. The magistrate court in Yola South local government, presided over by Jumai Ibrahim, and on Thursday remanded Aminu Yaradua, 36, the son of late former President Musa Yaradua, in prison for allegedly killing 4 people in an auto crash in Yola. Yaradua, a student of the American University of Nigeria, Yola, was charged to court for allegedly causing death by dangerous driving on 23rd June 2021. According to the police, first information report was tendered in court by the prosecutor, Inspector Zaka Musa, who accused while driving along Yola bypass on 23rd June 2021, crushed 6 people as a result of overspeeding. The court heard that 4 of the victims were killed and the other 2 were injured in the accident, with the victim all hailing from Sabo Peggy, Yola South local government area. Those who died in the accident were identified as Aisha Umar, 30, Aisha Mamadu, 32, Suleiman Abubakar, 2, and Jumai Abubakar, 30, while Rejoice Anu, 28, and Ajara Aliyu, 27, sustained injuries, the FIR states. The prosecuting officer told the court that the relatives of the late Aisha Umar, Suleiman Abubakar, and Jumai Abubakar had demanded the sum of 15 million naira from the defendants as compensation. But when the FIR was read to the defendants as prayed by the prosecutor, he denied committing the offense, describing the allegation as untrue. At that point, the prosecutor pleaded with the court to adjourn the matter to enable him to duplicate the case file and forward it to the Department of Public Prosecution, DPP, for legal advice. The magistrate Juma Ibrahim granted the prosecution's request and adjourned the matter to August 19, 2021 for further mention, and ordered that the ex-president's son be remanded in prison custody until then. This paper gathered from prison and court sources that Yaradua was released after a touted settlement between his family and the families of the 4 people killed in the accident. A close relative of one of the deceased woman, Aisha Umar, who spoke to a reporter in confidence, said they were headed to the magistrate court, where they were asked to leave the matter to God. He said, we were taken to the premises of the court, where we were asked to leave the matter to God, and since then we obliged and left the matter, the family source said amidst sobs. On whether the family got any form of compensation since they had purportedly sought an out-of-court settlement, the source said, we were not given a penny. If there's any arrangement, we were not aware of it as a family, the source said. Efforts to contact the husband of Aisha Umar, Malam Muazu, proved abortive as his phone number was not connecting for 2 days running, but a source close to Aminu Yaradua insisted that a princely 15 million naira exchange hands between the Yaradua family and the families of the deceased people. I can confidently tell you that there was a settlement between the Yaradua family and the families of the victims. We were even shocked that the relatives of the Christian victims said they had left the matter, while the families of the Muslim victims said they must be compensated. Yaradua has been released since after the out-of-court settlement, and he has already left for Katsina to spend his break, the source said. Also speaking, a senior staff of the magistrate court said he was aware of the out-of-court settlement but said, "I don't know the terms of the settlement. I'm aware of the fact that an out-of-court settlement between the parties, but I'm not in the picture of the terms of the settlement," he said. Aminu was remanded in prison custody last Thursday after he was arraigned following charges bordering on dangerous driving. Settle out of court. Even if the people, the victims or the family of the victims, even if they wanted to press charge or to press further, with all intimidations here and there, they will be coerced to even agree to that. Because this country, you can never get justice. Anywhere belle face, it is in this country, anywhere belle face, that is what you see. I guess Muslims are permitted to kill their fellow Muslim, and Fulani person can kill anybody in Nigeria. Why is Islam always being used as a weapon of oppression by few against the majority in Nigeria, especially in the northern region? This is another typical example of the rich oppressing the poor. This is a totally messed up and insane system. In Nigeria today, justice is for the highest bidder. However, those who repress the poor will answer their action in the day of judgment, where there are no lawyers nor appeal. Yeah, for the first time, I like your comments. Very soon, and amen, it will be so. Something must be wrong with the 36-year-old privileged Yaradua still in the university competing in streets F1 and killing poor people. If it was Igbo, he will face justice or would have been killed by the law or mob. We are always being reminded that only common criminals get punished. The uncommon ones hold jail-free cards for life. Alright, all animals are not equal. Some have 6 legs. In Adamawa, Mr. Tiku, only in Nigeria somebody will kill 4 people and be allowed to go. God saves us country. They will tell you, and that's what they are saying. They say, oh, they have left it for God. And that is what we are always doing. Oh, they've left it for God. What do you want to do? Even if you do this and this and that, will that bring the people who have died? That is what they will tell you. Will that leave the people who have died? Oh, let us not do this, let us not do that. Yeah. The Fulanis are always in defense of their own. It is only other nationalities are meant to be behind bars. That is one of the meaning of next level. You are now seeing why they want the status quo remain or maintain at all costs. They are having their way because there is nothing national in both chambers in Abuja. There's nothing that can be done.